KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you a real interesting one. It's my Kielbasa mac and cheese. You're going to take the old mac and cheese and turn it on its head a little bit and come up with something just a little bit different and a little bit more tasty. Alright, here I've got a few Kielbasa smoked sausages, right? Just had those in the fridge ready to go, and all I'm simply going to do, I'm just going to cube those up nice and small, just like that. Put those into a pan. You're not going to need any oil or anything. All the fat is going to start rendering out of those sausages. So we're just going to stir those around for sort of 4 to 5 minutes. Get a bit of heat in there, get some of the fat coming out of them, and get a little bit of colour on them as well. Right. So just keep stirring those around, just like that. I'm pretty happy with the colour on those, and we can take those out and put those into a bowl for a little bit later on. Now those sausages are already pretty much cooked. All you really need to do is heat those through. Right, about 20 grams worth of butter. Put that back into your pan just like that. I'm using a nice little sort of medium-sized wok here. It just makes things a little bit easier for filming and makes things a little bit easier for me. Melt the butter down, put in around about sort of quarter cups worth of flour of your choice. You can use self-raising, you can use plain, it doesn't really matter. And what we're simply going to do here is we're just going to make up a roux. We're going to cook that flour off for a minute or two, just to get the floury taste out of that and get that butter all incorporated in with the flour. A little bit of milk, right? And all we're simply going to do is add a little bit of milk, stir that around just like I'm doing right there, and that flour is going to absorb that milk, and before you know it, we're going to end up with everything starting to thicken up, as you can see, like that. Once it starts to thicken up, just add a little bit more milk and keep stirring around and around. Now if you're not quick enough with the stirring and you end up with a couple of lumps, you can go and use a whisk. Alright, use a nylon coated whisk if you're using it in a non-stick pan such as this one. So just keep stirring that around just like that, and as you can see, I've already changed to the whisk. My hands aren't quick enough. A little dash of nutmeg that can go straight in just like that. Make sure we get all the nutmeg out of our little bowl. Right, just keep stirring that around, and that's just going to add a really nice flavour to this. Some salt and some pepper to taste, right, as much or little as you like. Just be careful with the salt, because your sausage is going to be salty, and so is the cheese that we're going to add in. We're going to add in 300 ml of thickened cream. I'm just going to put that straight in, and that's going to make it a very, very rich mac and cheese, which is exactly the way you should have it. Alright, 2 scallions that I finally sliced up, right, that can go in, and the onion's going to work absolutely beautifully in this. It's going to give it a real nice tang and a real nice zing to this. So here I've got some very sharp cheddar cheese which I've grated, and that's around about sort of a cup's worth, right, as you can see, very freshly grated, and it all seems to clump together. So this is where you really want to be on your toes and keep stirring and get that cheese melted down as quick as possible. Now Mrs. KP is already cooking off some nice little pasta elbows on the other side of the kitchen there, where we don't have the lights to film. So she's doing that. I'm making up our sauce. Add in your sausage back in just like that. Okay, and this is going to come together very, very quickly. Also, we have the oven already sitting at about 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, so here I've got just a blend of cheese, just a mixed blend of cheese that you can buy from your local supermarket. This is one that I love to buy from Costco. No, they don't sponsor me, but I love this Mexican blend cheese. But mixed with that really well-aged cheese, it's just going to work beautifully. Alright, we have got a little baking dish. Mrs. KP has added in the cooked little elbows. She's putting those straight in just like that. Okay, and give that a little bit of a stir through, make sure nothing's sticking together. Pasta can stick together at times. She's going to help me here by tipping in our beautiful cheese mixture, right? Cheese and cream mixture into the pasta, just like that, and just give that a little bit of a stir through from time to time as that's all going in, to make sure as much of that pasta is coated with all of that beautiful sauce, and make sure you get all that sauce and all that sausage out of the pot that you are cooking in. You don't want to waste any of it. So I'm going to just give that a little bit more of a deep cheese and add that into our baking dish. We're going to keep stirring that around just a little bit, make sure everything's coated, and try and even get the sauce into the inside of those little noodles. Right, we're going to add a little bit more of that cheese blend straight over the top. What's better than cheese? More cheese, of course. And I'm also going to add in some breadcrumb over the top as well. Just store-bought breadcrumb. Don't have to go to any particular special lengths for this. Just a little bit of that over the top. Okay, and that's just a no-name breadcrumb. That's going to go into the oven at, as I said, 200 until it comes out, and it should look something like that. And there you go. You've got your kielbasa mac and cheese. How easy was that to do? Love to see you try and make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. And please leave a comment. I love reading and love responding to them. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. If you want to learn how to make something a little bit funky out of a staple side dish just like this one, well, you need to come and join the family. My family. Hit the subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my kielbasa mac and cheese, and I will catch you next time. Bye.